and I'll be doing a reading for the collective. Hi, collective. If you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back, baby. What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Where my phone go? Hold on, y'all. Let me grab my phone. Hold on. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Hey, sweetheart, can you have my phone? Thank you, boo. Sorry, y'all. Had left my phone in the living room. Let's cut the sound off. Okay, let's get the chat up so we can see who is all in here. Okay, how you doing? Look at all my boos. Hey, Big Boy Charlie. Okay, Bethany, Elliott, Latia, Jack, This a Man, Linda Wolf. Okay, Madeline, Atomic Goddess, Andrea Stevens, Evelyn. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. All right, y'all. So we're going to be going into the Intuitive Chaos Tarot, the Angels and Ancestor Oracle, as well as the Moon Seekers and Umbrella Oracle. Okay, you know that's a deck that's mixed together. Okay, so that's what I have for us this evening. Now, outside of that, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. So we're going to kick it off with prayer. And we're going to go ahead and see what's in the energy for us this evening. Spirit guides, ancestors, great divine creator, I thank you so much for this moment in time to be able to go into the tarot of all 12 zodiac signs. What is it that you have for the collective of all 12 zodiac signs by way of Holy Spirit, in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? Let it be so, so shall it be. In the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, Ashe. Okay. Hello, Joshua Burke, Warmington, Ebb and Flow, Quatermain, you're back. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, Gloria Garcia. Yes, I did recharge. I tried to hurry up and eat so I don't be eating late. So, I was hungry. So, I went ahead and just ate real quick and sat with my baby and watched him play the game. Hey, Atomic Goddess. Thank you for the flower, sweetheart. So, I feel good. I feel like I got some energy for the reading. Okay, so we're going into the Intuitive Chaos Tarot. And I like this deck because, you know, he mixes it. It has a few of, extra cards in it. So that makes it very appropriate. How you doing, Hope and Love? Ooh, my nose is itchy. Ooh, wait, it is tearing me up. Ooh, I don't know why it's itching like that. It's like right on the tip, too. I'm trying to, I ain't got time to scratch because I need to get the cards together. Ooh, for real, Spirit. Come on now. It's itching. Then I'm over here just shining. Okay. A little bit better. My nose is just so itchy. Oh, Lord. Okay, I just have to rub it. I can't take it no more. Oh, thank you, honey. All right, that's it. That's all. Holy Spirit, what's in the energy? Whoa, starting off 10 of Cups in reverse. Okay. Queen of Cups in reverse. Lots of cup energy so far starting off. The Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. How you doing, Arizona? 79 Arizona. King of Swords. Knight of Pentacles upright. King of Swords upright. Page of Wands reverse. With the Ten of Cups in reverse. Somebody does not want a family dynamic with someone. Someone does not see someone as their happily ever after. There was a time you did. You don't anymore. You don't anymore. This is somebody you think brings a lot of drama to your world. With that Queen of Cups in reverse. Now, the Queen of Cups in reverse can be somebody who is like emotionally unstable. Now, I hope we're not going there in this read, but she is. Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. This is someone who you don't want a family with because you think that they're not emotionally able to handle it due to their them being emotionally unstable. You just don't think that they can handle being in a family dynamic. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is in the upright. This was somebody you were going to make an offer to. You were going to make an offer to this person because you saw this at first. So this is you holding the offer, but before you give the offer, saying, hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. So as the King of Swords, it's like you're making a judgment call before you gave them this pentacle. You were going to give it to them at some point. But now it's like you're having second thoughts. It's almost like you choosing to be with somebody and then going, you know what? This ain't going to work. This ain't going to, this that Page of Wands in reverse. This ain't going to work. And then you start backing out. Like, I was going to give you this, but now I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back. I'm going to take it back. Somebody was going to give somebody a love offer, but it looks like they're reneging on the offer. Okay. How you doing, Chemistry? What's up, Joanne Rose? What's up, Michelle Donaldson? What is it, Alex Stefan? How are you? And Tanisha Fisher, welcome to the channel. I'm gonna let you go. You have a good one, sweetheart. All right, so let's talk about this Ten of Cups in reverse. So why you don't see this person as a family? Yes, it does. Page of Wands. So somebody is, you know, you thought it was gonna be a happy, sunshine and rainbows, joyful situation. How you doing, Michelle and Quittermay? It says, oh, you want to have a baby, you changed your mind. Well, let's talk about the Ten of Cups in reverse. White magic in the upright. Oh, Lord. What is going on here? Strength is in reverse. Passions in reverse. You don't see somebody the same. You don't. You're not attracted to them anymore. Passion in reverse. This is passion in the upright, and that's strength. And both came in reverse. You don't see somebody as someone you feel passionate about. And strength was in reverse. Something about this connection you do not feel is enduring. Because strength is also about persevering, right? Something about it does not make you feel that you can endure the feelings that you used to have for someone. Now, oddly, white magic is out here. And it's in the upright. Could it be because somebody has different beliefs? What is going on? Let's clarify that. Why is white magic out here? Somebody could have different beliefs than their person. You know how, like, sometimes people think you a little too spiritual or a little too religious or a little too something. That's what it's looking like. How you doing, Mamba? How are you, Ginger? So let's talk about white magic. Ooh, my nose. Holy Spirit. This itches so bad, like right on the tip. Ooh, child. All right, what's white magic, Holy Spirit? What you got for white magic? Page of Cups in reverse. Knight of Swords in reverse. Three of Swords. Somebody did cheat. And that's what slowed things down. And I think after, white magic could also signify prayer. So maybe this is you. After praying about a situation where you were cheated on. It broke your heart with the Three of Swords. It broke somebody's heart. It made you feel like you needed to pull back with the Knight of Swords here in reverse. So you pull back your energy because it's like, well, they're cheating. And so I think it made you realize it with the Page of Cups was in reverse too when I was holding it. It's like you realize you're in a one-sided connection. And I think that after you prayed about it, somebody prayed and probably asked, there it is, white magic, you prayed about it to have the strength to let go of a connection that is no longer enduring. Like, why should I be attracted to this person? And it's almost like somebody tried to pray it away because their person was cheating on them. So it's like, okay, I'm being cheated on. I'm in a one-sided situation. I don't want to keep like longing for this person, wanting this person who doesn't want me. So it's almost like somebody prayed and asked God to help them to release and let go of the feelings that they were having for someone. Like, I don't want to keep having, because just because somebody cheats on you does not mean that your love or your attraction to them goes away. That does not happen. But somebody who looks like they tried to pray it away. Pray, please. I'm in a one-sided connection. They're cheating on me. Stuff between me and them has slowed down anyway. I don't want to keep feeling like this. God, help me to let go. Let go of the attraction, the feeling, the love. It's not there. Just help me. So did somebody let go? Okay, that makes sense. Hey, thank you, Joshua Burke, for the 100 jewel. Hey, JP the God. How you doing? You said that, Aquarius. I tried to tell you. You watched it from the beginning. That reading was crazy. If y'all y'all want to hear a crazy read, watch that Aquarius. It brought all the drama. Oh my goodness. And you weren't even in there. But when you came in, I was like, I don't know. I said, I think he said that Scorpio. Hey, Lindell. Okay, so let's talk about this Queen of Cups in reverse. This is someone who you don't feel loves you. That's another reason. So they cheated on you. You feel like they don't love you. That's one thing. But they brought a lot of drama to your world, pulling these cheatations. And like I said, this person could have some mental disease, but we're going to see. Intuition and innocence. Your intuition is telling you somebody is not that innocent. Ain't that a Britney Spears song? I'm not that innocent. Ooh, spirit. Excuse me, y'all. How you doing, Constantine? And a little Levitical. How you doing? And Two of Swords in reverse. I didn't mean to sneeze so loud, but they are tickling the heck out of my nose. It's like right here, like right here. It just feel like it just like little ants just marching along, okay? Intuitive Kev, innocent, and Two of Swords. You see that somebody's not as innocent as they play. So in your face, this person plays like, oh, I do nothing wrong. But your intuition, and with the Two of Swords, what's being revealed, I'm not that innocent. Your person's not that innocent. This is somebody who don't have love for you, and they're full of drama. And it's like, oh, okay. So it's like somebody's taking off those rose-colored glasses. You seeing somebody exactly for who they are. Knight of Pentacles. This is somebody you was going to make an offer to. Remember, I just said, now you're thinking this ain't going to get off the ground. Of course, if somebody's cheating, they're not that innocent, they're not who you thought they were. Let's talk about this Knight of Pentacles. You were going to make an offer. How you doing, J Cash? Hello, Angelina, Angelica. How are you? Welcome to the channel. What's up, Ann? How are you, sweetheart? Bethany Elliott. Hello. Did I miss anybody else? I think we're good. Let's talk about the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, goodness. Holy Spirit, what you got for the Knight of Pentacles? Knight of Pentacles. Three of Swords came out. So that's the offer. Of course, you was going to give somebody. That was until you found out you was being cheated on. And that puts you over your head. It's like I was going to choose you until I realized You got me, like you trying to drive me crazy. You're cheating on me. You realize that you and this person are not headed in the same direction. With ascension in reverse, y'all not headed in the same direction. You feel like this person creates, like, up in the clouds. Either you think they're crazy or you feel like they was trying to drive you crazy. Here with the Three of Swords, up in the clouds, ascensions in reverse. Y'all not headed, like, if you're trying to go to higher levels, and when I say higher levels, like not just in consciousness, just in general, I'm thinking about the future. I want 10 Pentacles. I want legacy wealth. I'm thinking about, moving forward. And this person is going backwards. They're not thinking about none of stuff you're thinking about. They're descending. Like, they're reverting back to, like, childhood or something. Like, going back to acting like a teenager. You're like, how old are we? So you hold your offer like, I don't think I need to give you this offer. You showing me a whole nother side of you. You kind of cray-cray. You seem like you're going backwards. You're out here cheating. How you doing, Sandra? It's just looking like somebody is on something completely different. Completely different. Y'all, please double tap your screen and let's get the lights up. King of Swords is in the upright. Let's talk about it. What is going on? Ooh, trash box in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in the upright. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, and death. Oh, goodness. Death in the upright. Trash box in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles is in the upright. You realize you got to let go of somebody who is out here trashing you. This person treating you like you a certified clown. Trashing you, probably gossiping about you. They making a fool of you. Y'all know that song? Silly of me to think that I could ever truly find a guy. Oh, I love you. Y'all gotta forgive me. I'm not feeling my greatest. I'm not sick, not like that, but I'm just not feeling the greatest to be hitting them notes. Okay? Trash box. But silly of me to think that I could ever find a guy who truly loved me. Silly of me to think that you could ever really love me too. Somebody had you out here looking like a clown. They was playing you. Playing on your emotions. Playing. So it's like while you're doting on them, they making a fool of you because maybe everybody knew you was being cheated on. So you're showing them love and they out here running around with everybody and everybody else knows it. You look like so trash box. You're like, okay, I don't want to be made a fool of. So this is you using your intuition as the King of Swords. Using your intuition, I don't want to be made a fool of because trash box was in reverse. I'll just go ahead and end this relationship. I have to end it because with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, I can't have legacy wealth with this person. They are making a fool of me. I'm talking about building businesses and building a stable life and traveling and doing this and building bigger houses and, coming together and doing stuff. And they're running around in the streets like a teenager that don't have no self-damn control. And as old as we are, we're not on the same page. So there you go, ending not just the relationship, but your idea of building legacy wealth with someone. 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So you're deciding that you're going to have to lead this person out of legacy wealth. You're going to have to go for it by yourself. You want a pentacle, you want a brand new financial beginning, you're going to have to go by yourself. You're going to have to end this relationship, end the idea. And this is somebody's thoughts we're talking about. I'm kind of getting a preview of somebody's thoughts. I want the money. I'm going to have to do it by myself. I got to get it. Because the reason why you got to do it by yourself is because this relationship with you and this person's not getting off the ground. They're out here, they're cheating. They're wilding out. They ain't like they don't have no self-control. Yes, Denise Williams. Yep. Silly of me to think that I could ever truly find a guy. Oh, how I love you. Let's talk about the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, Tasha. Tomorrow I have a new brace. Hopefully I'll be able to shuffle better. I'm going to practice. I should have more wrist control, so it might be a little bit better. Hopefully. Black magic in reverse. Yeah, you're having to do, listen. Oh my goodness. 5 of Cups is in the upright. Nine of Cups is in the upright. Four of Pentacles in the upright. Let's talk about it. You got to go after your personal wish fulfillment. See how he's sitting there on a hammock? This is somebody thinking. King of Swords, thinking. This is somebody heavily in thoughts. Going, you know what? If I want my wish fulfillment, I'm going to have to start saving my money. I'm going to have to save my money. And I'm going to have to move different. This person and I will never get off the ground because clearly they're throwing black magic at you. At some point, they was throwing black magic at you. And so you had to return it. Because see, if they're doing black magic on your money, they're trying to hold your money. But somebody has to reverse their money because it looks like somebody's wish fulfillment was to hold your money with black magic. So somebody had to do a return to sender. Because someone out here wanted to see you cry. Somebody was trying to hurt you, man. For no damn reason. Hold your money. So somebody has to, it's like you're coming. This is why you can't have a relationship with this person. They're doing black magic on you. They're doing casting spells on you. And it's like, and then it's so that your money is held up and that's their personal wish fulfillment. So since that's their personal wish fulfillment is to see you crying, you got to do a return to sender. Black magic in reverse. Now do you see why somebody would have prayed and asked God to help them? You started to imagine finding out the truth. Somebody you was madly in love with that you wanted to marry was your ultimate happiness. They're everything but that. They're cheating. You find out they're a cheater. Okay, that's one sword. You find out they lied to you. They play innocent in your face. That's two swords. Three of swords is the cheating. You get three swords automatically with three swords. So then you find out they play innocent in your face. They're cheating on you. They're trying to drive you crazy. They're trying to stop your money. And they're doing black magic on you. To create blockages in your finances. And you adored this person. I imagine somebody did get on their knees and say, God, help me to let go. I would, silly of me, to think that I can really, truly find a guy. How I love you. This person, to think that you could ever love me too, and you acting like this. Somebody felt like a fool. So it was like, before I make a further fool of myself, God help me to let go. Woo, child. Please don't get me to crying, y'all. This energy is feeling like a cry. I feel like I'm going to cry. Hey, Yazzie. How you doing, sweetheart? What's up, Taurus girl? Oh, and they slandered you on. Yeah, that's what I said. With Trashbox, they was out here talking about you bad. What's up, Jeremy Burke? Ask your mom. Hey, boo. I ain't seen you in forever long. Yeah, I feel bad. This person got me feeling like I damn near want to cry. Like, I'm serious. Like, you're like literally begging God to help you to let go of somebody who is dog walking you. They are not completely not who you thought they were. And so it's hard. It's hard. That's really sad. Been there, done that. I understand. How you doing, Monet? Hey, Robin Stovall. Yeah, it hurt a lot. Shoot, that's why I said I feel like this reading could make me cry. I'm trying not to. Knight of Wands is in reverse. Ooh, child, please. Ooh, Lord. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. King of Wands is in the upright. Obsession is in reverse. Lovers in reverse. You want to let go of this person desperately. All right, so let's get this straight. They cheat. Now we find out they cheating with everything. Knight of Wands in reverse. You so damn sexually impulsive. You ain't got no sexual. Your passion just get the best of you. You sleeping with everybody in anything. So let me get this straight. So somebody find out their person is not just a cheater, but they're a down low cheater. So now you find out your person likes safe sex. You never knew that. That's hard in itself. They're doing magic on you. They hate you. They're trying to stop your money. They're not exactly who So, oh my goodness, this is a lot. I'm so sorry. This is a lot. This is a lot. Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody who is not invested in the relationship because they like attention from everybody else. As the King of Wands. All eyes on me. Leo energy. Sagittarius energy. Leo is also out here. Obsession is in reverse. This is somebody who loves attention. King of Wands gets attention, child. They got the gift of gab, baby. They get a lot of attention. They're very charming. So this is somebody who, they're very charming, but see, they're not ascending, they're descending, whoever this is. So that means that they're being toxic. They're acting quite toxic in the attention that they're getting. You're asking God to give you a brand new financial beginning and help you to stop being obsessed with your person. Because see, now you may say, now obsessed may seem like an overkill word. You may say, I wasn't obsessed. It could be overkill, but let me tell you why I'm using the word obsessed. If you was mad, imagine you are really in love with somebody. Not that you're obsessed, but like, I would have did anything for you. Like anything for you. You don't want to feel like that anymore. Do you see now why some people call it, what's that word? Not whipped. There's a new word that people like to use. What's that new word, y'all? JP, what's the word? It's another word for like being whipped. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I can't think of it. Okay, y'all, make sure you're talking to your person because your stuff will get deleted. Okay? You can't just say, liar, scam, thief. We don't know who the hell you're talking to. And if they think you're talking to me, they'll delete your comment and you. Okay? How you doing, the real Cortez? Okay? Simp. That's the word. Simp. Somebody thought you was a simp. I can pimp you and you just give me whatever I want. Somebody thought you was obsessed with them. They thought your love for them was so great that they could just take advantage of it. So to them, you were obsessed. Like, puppy dog love. Like, you so in love with me. Yeah, I'll do it for you, baby. To them, that was obsession. I can do whatever I want. You in your feels and I don't even care. Somebody don't want to feel like that. So they're asking God to help them to let that go. Lovers, help me to just let go of the whole idea that this would ever be my partner. Because this is too much for me. And just because you find out, you could literally imagine if this was the day after. You loved them yesterday. The next day you find all that out. Your feelings don't go away like that. So you're going to need some assistance on letting go. Because if you keep chasing this person, that song, Silly of Me, yeah, they're going to make a fool of you. They're going to make a complete fool of you. And you don't want to be out here being trashed like that. So you have to ask God to help you let you go. How you doing, Ebb and Flow and Mojo Music? Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. This is somebody you used to get. See? Remember that simping? This is somebody who knew that you took care of those you love. And they was out here running the streets like a wild whore. And so you got to stop giving to this person. Remember I said somebody want to stop giving money? You have to stop giving money. How you doing, Yazzies? Social media is in reverse. You blocked this person even on social media. Somebody was going straight to the Most High. Somebody was going straight to the Most High. I need help. I need help. I need help. Help me. How you doing, Erica? Queen of Swords is in the upright. Somebody felt like that was the best solution. This is you being assertive. God, I need help cutting this person out of my life. I need to stop my feelings, whatever feelings I have to face the truth. They're not who I think they are. I can't romanticize this. I have to face the truth. You got to tell God. Somebody's telling God, help me to stop romanticizing this person. Block them on social media. Block them in all areas. And social media really is just about communication, regardless of what type of communication. Social media, texting, calling. Somebody's asking God to help them to break whatever soul tie, that connection, that pull that makes me want to be with you. Then when you look me in my eyes, I will be like, how could you do this? But I'll forgive you. Somebody wants to end that type of feeling. So it's like you're trying to cut it off. See, Knight of Cups. You don't want, because see, you don't want them playing on you or your emotions, asking you for gifts, coming in giving you false hope. Ah, baby, I didn't mean to cheat on you. I love you, baby. This is somebody asking God to help them get out of. Because see, y'all, I don't know why that is. Because see, this relationship was really one-sided when you tell yourself the truth. So you know how like sometimes when people get in relationships, they don't acknowledge it for what it really is. It's like you will keep, your brain will want to fantasize like it was better than what it was. And so somebody is basically asking the divine to say, no, I don't want to fantasize and play off of what I thought it was off of a few good memories. Help me to accept the relationship, the reality for what it is. Not for what I wanted it to be. Not for what I thought it should be. But for exactly what it is. This person's a liar, a cheater. They're doing black magic on me. They're trying to destroy me financially. I need to see this person for the trash box that they are. Because this situation is completely one-sided. How you doing, Shamika Jackson? See? Because see, you love this person. But it was one-sided love. Somebody, I'm talking about you was in love. Somebody was in love. You know, and it was so crazy about love. It don't take the other person loving you in return to be in love. That's why one person will say it first before the other one. When sometimes you find yourself like, hey, I love you. And they be like, oh, thanks. Because they may not feel it yet. You can fall in love with somebody before they fall in love with you. And somebody was clearly in love with the Two of Cups. But it was one-sided with the Page of Cups in reverse. It was infatuation. And now you realize this is not real love, because real love can endure trials and tribulations. Real love does not cause pain. Real love thinks about the other person. Love is patient. It's kind. It's not self-seeking. Real love don't feel like this. So this is not real love. This is infatuation. And somebody's like, help me to see that this one-sided situation I'm in is really infatuation. This ain't love. And guess why it was so hard? Because this was your twin flame. This was supposed to be a divine connection. So that pull you feel, that love you feel, it's because the divine said y'all two were supposed to be together. Now, it's really sad to me because twin flames can be together. God has decreed it. But because of free will, either one of y'all can pull out anytime you want to. Y'all do go through a runner-chaser dynamic. You separate. But in separation, you're supposed to ascend. One of y'all ascended. The other one was descending. So in order to break the connection, somebody had to go to the one who put it together. Because what do they say? What God put together, let no man pull apart. So this would, listen, twin flames connection means like down the road, y'all really was supposed to be linked. Y'all supposed to go together. Learn y'all's lessons separately, come back together again. But most twin flame unions, because we're in Earth school, most people don't fulfill it. They end up breaking up and going on. It's like one person be like, I don't want to be with them. I want to be with the hoe over here. Or I want to be with him who got the bread. Let's say your twin flame is broke. They ain't got bread. But this dude over here, he got a mansion. He driving this. He driving this. And if you are not ascending, then you're going to look at things from a worldly point of view. Who going to make you look good? Because that's what's on the root chakra. Lack of sense of identity is when your root chakra is out of alignment. So your identity is tied to what people think about you. I need to have this girl on my arm because she look better. I need to have this guy because he has more. Do you see what I'm saying? And so this is why you got to go to the divine. Ooh, my ear is ringing. Hey, Carmen. How you doing, baby? It's Hain Effa. How you doing? Yes, real love is not self-seeking. It's not. How are you, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. Hey, Geneva. How you doing, boo? Okay, so let's talk about this. So we got a twin flame connection with what was supposed to be. Told you. This is supposed to be your divine partner, man. Listen, so this is in the upright. Both of these is in the upright. Y'all was supposed to do a divine mission together. Divine feminine, divine masculine coming together. So in other words, this twin flame union was supposed to make it. Y'all was supposed to make it. Says the divine. But come to find out, if y'all ain't gonna make it, because one of y'all is an energy vampire. You're selfish. You're self-seeking. There ain't no real love here. This person wants everybody. They're chasing lust. They're chasing money. They're chasing greed. They're full of jealousy and envy. You got to be full of jealousy and envy if you want somebody not to be able to take care of themselves. Like, what? Why the hell does that bother you if somebody take care of themselves? What does that got to do with you? So your divine person, or who you thought was your divine person, was really your energy vampire. They didn't give a damn about you. They just wanted to use you for what they could get out of you. And this is why somebody's saying, God, help me let go. Help me. Please help me. Thank you, Yazzie, for the laughing disco. Thank you, Mize. Hanged Man is in reverse. You see, the light bulb has come off. The light bulb has come off that you're in a third party. It was always you, them, and somebody else. You, them, and somebody else. And you're realizing how you going to have divine connection, real love, if it's God said it's supposed to be two of us. And you got third parties of every sex, man. You're out here wilding out. you sleeping with everybody and everything. You so far from divine. Your twin flame is not divine. They're not, like, they left divine guidance. They're like doing what they literally chasing lust. Wilding out, man. They just wilding out. You know, some people call it hot girl summer or hot boy summer or whatever. This is somebody who's just young, dumb, and acting like, well, they was acting, I don't know if it's midlife crisis. I don't know. This person's just acting like they're not acting their age. I tell you that. They're acting real immature. How you doing, Cindy? It says King of Seven Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. 7 Pentacles in reverse. With the King of Pentacles. This person let go of you so freaking fast. You lost stability so fast with this person because they was taking up all your energy. King of Pentacles in reverse with the energy vampire. You lost money real quick. This person did a number on you. Somebody was out here. Your person sucked you to die. And I'm not trying, no pun intended when I say that. But like when it comes to your finances, they drained you out of your money so fast you had nothing left. And when nothing, like you looked up and it was like, it was gone. Some of y'all told me, like on this channel, some of y'all was talking about y'all was living in hotels. You lost your car. Some people lost their job. And this was your twin flame that was doing this to you. Your twin flame was doing this. Your divine person who God said this supposed to be real love. Yeah, I know they got problems, but they have it in them. They're going to fix it, come back together again, and they're going to carry out a divine mission. Your person was like, the hell with a divine mission. I'm going out here. I want a third. I want this one. So yeah, God gave me you, but I want that. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that too. Whoo, child, this being heavy. This being real heavy. Whoo, hey, all right. Hey, boo. Happy Friday night. This drove you was losing sleep over this. You were very confused. Somebody looked sad too. Look at her face. Like some of y'all's face may have started to look sunken in. You might start getting bags in your eyes, losing sleep. Like, this was driving you crazy. You were stressed all the way out. It's like the knowledge of that this was really fake love. Your person is doing a lot of stuff behind your back. You feeling like you don't know them at all. At all. The whole time I've been knowing you, you've been lying to me, deceiving me, cheating on me, doing black magic on me, trying to destroy my entire world. Chariots in the upright. You just like, I got to get out of this. I got to get out of this third party situation. Somebody's like, because this ain't going to work. Eight of Pentacles is in reverse. This ain't going to work. I am completely out of balance. This was, you know what it feels like, y'all? You know how when they say God will never put more on you than you can handle? But sometimes when you go through stuff, it will feel like it's more than you can handle because it just sounds like it's just too damn much. Like, it's okay, you cheating on me. Then you find out, oh, wait a minute. You didn't just cheat on me with one or two people. You cheating with multiple people. Then you got the added layer of, okay, now you sleeping with the same sex and I didn't even know you was bisexual. Then, okay, well, I'm going to let go. Okay. You like other people. That's cool. Then it's like, no, this person hates your guts. They don't even want you to be able to take care of yourself. What? Oh, yeah, I in fact, I was never your friend to begin with. I hated you from the moment I met you. I planned on using you. What? I said this in Pisces reading, and I'm going to say this for y'all. And this was a quote I seen this morning. Being stabbed in the back hurts. But what hurts more is when you turn around and you see who it is that's holding the knife. Haley Quinn, a quote from Batman, I guess. Batman and what's the other one? The Joker. That's where that comes from. It hurts, but it hurts more when you see who it is. And you like, my twin flame is like, this is hard to process. I need y'all to really think about this. You finding out everything you knew about a person was wrong. They're not divine. You're descending. You're acting like a wild damn dog in heat. Humping on everything. And then you're evil as hell. You're mean. You don't even want me to take care of myself. You want me homeless? You want me to lose everything? I'm not even with you. And you want to take me down just for your own personal satisfaction? Stress. Somebody like, God help me, because this ain't going to work. 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 It's not going to work. You going through towers. Not just one tower. Not just two. You got multiple towers. And it started to probably feel a little bit like you was Job. You know how when Job, if anybody has ever read the story of Job in the Bible, some people pronounce it Job, but it's Job. Job had started getting bad news, one after the other, after the other, after the other. As soon as he sat down, hey, such and such, the house got knocked down, your kids was in it, they was having a feast. Oh, okay. Oh, and by the way, this other property then burnt down and all the sheep and the cattle got gone. Boom. And oh, and by the way, and this and this and this happened. And this was how your life was feeling. Tower after tower after tower. It's like, dang, what else can go wrong? What else is going to go wrong? You going to tell me they're cross-dressing now? What are you going to tell me now? They walking around in my drawers. Like, what else are you going to tell me? This going to leave me sitting up here going, what the hell is going on? Because life as you know it ain't what it is. This is too much is the feeling I'm getting. And you're falling into a depression with the sun in reverse, the more that's becoming illuminated. Oh, this person's an energy vampire? You mean they set me up from day one? They never liked me. They was never even my friend. They never even loved me. They would never. So they pretended to like me this entire time. My divine person. Ouch. Ouch. You felt like Job. Like every time I look up, it's more and more information coming out about what a fried situation I'm in with the devil. You started to be like, I'm clearly, I have done something wrong. I have gotten myself in a snare with the devil and I don't know how to get out. You're really confused. Like, I didn't know. I didn't even know. Do you know how this would change your view of what? See, when people think about the devil, I don't know why they always think about hell and brimstone. The devil is an illusionist sent to create illusions to steal, kill, and destroy. And you did not even know you had gotten got. You didn't even know you was in the snare of the devil, in the presence of the devil, laying next to the devil. You had no idea. You was looking at an illusion the whole time. Woo, child, this reading heavy. Hey, Two House, thank you for the 100 jewel, baby. This reading is heavy, child. Heavy. How you doing? The devil's least favorite child. No, we're not saying you're together, baby. How you doing, Linger? How you doing, baby? You said that's why you don't do that. We're all learning a lesson here. Yeah, this is talking about a lesson, baby. We're just talking about somebody, somebody could be going through this or you've already gone through this, but this was hard. You're going through a lot of towers because you're finding out all this information. Oh, I thought that you just didn't want to be with me. Oh, no, you're cheating on me. Okay. You're cheating with one person. No, it's two people. No, it's three people. No, it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, it's men and it's women. Oh, okay. Oh, and by the way, I hate you. I've been hating you. I smiled in your face, but I hate you. I hate your guts. I was always jealous and envious of you. I never wanted you to have nothing. I despise you. In fact, I used you and I want to use you. You want to get as far away from this devil as you possibly can. Because you stressed, honey. Somebody falling into depression. Because it's like, I thought that this was one thing. And now you feeling like, kind of like you in that show, The Stranger Things. And I was bringing that up in one of y'all's reading too. Stranger Things talk about one world here, but there's another world. It's the upside down. And you don't, like, your whole world is flipped upside down. Your reality seems like your reality, but it feels like you're living a dream because this can't be my life. It's your life. You're out here as the 5 of Pentacles. The devil took everything from you. Your energy vampire put you in poverty. It says 5 of Pentacles, but you know what those signs are supposed to be. We'll work for food, please. Anything will help. Somebody want to see you out here begging. The devil hates your guts. You didn't even know you was with the devil. And here it is. This was somebody who you sat at your table. You broke bread with this person. Somebody immediately, I could see it. God, please get me out this third party. Please get me out this third party. Please, I can't be a part of this. This is too much for me. This is more than I can handle. Emperor in the upright, 10 of swords. Somebody is like begging God to help them get control over their life and take the swords out their back. Help me to get control over this. To make head over heart decisions, to not let my heart deceived me. I got to start thinking logically. I have to be strategic. Help me. Somebody is going to divine and asking divine to help them to be an emperor. And an emperor in the sense of being strategic, looking at things from a different perspective and moving in a way where I'm providing for myself, but I'm making smart, deliberate moves so that I can take the swords out of my back because I'm experiencing tower after tower after tower. And you was getting blow after blow. It was hurting. Do you see this? It was hurting. This is all the different blows you was getting. All those tower moments was hurting. And you're like, I need to take the swords out of my back. I got to heal. I can't die like this. I can't just give up on life like this. Help me, Lord. Nine of Pentacles, help me to become more independent. I need to heal. Nine of Pentacles to me is the 5 stages of healing. 5 stages of healing has to do with your finances, your mental state, your emotional state, your physical state, like your health, because some of y'all was out here losing weight, getting smaller or getting bigger or losing hair. You see what I'm saying? Or all of the above. And then your finances have to get free because somebody was out here trying to drain your finances. So you got to figure out how can you become where you don't depend on nobody. You know, when I was a little girl, they used to say, God made somebody for everybody. God made somebody for everybody. And then you become spiritual, and then you find out, oh, there's such things as soulmates and twin flames. And even if all your other relationships didn't work, you have a little glimmer of hope that, well, this time, this is my person, and it's going to be divinely yoked. I'm not going to be unequally yoked. I'm going to be divinely yoked. So it has to work. So you put a lot of hope in it. You really believe that finally I'm going to have somebody that's made just for me that gets me. But now you have to become independent. Now you got to let go of that idea. You can't depend on this person to validate you. They don't even really like you. They're not really your friend. And now you can't even trust the people that you knew around this person because they may have slept with them too. The men and the women. You don't trust nobody. Now you see why you can't trust nobody validating you. You don't know who your real friends or your enemies are. You didn't recognize you was in the bed with the devil. You got to stand alone. And not just stand alone by yourself. You got to stand alone and be successfully strong at standing alone. How you doing, Sandra? Ooh, this is hard. Holy Spirit, what you got? You realize that this connection is karmic. Karmic connection. Toxic and karmic. Y'all was on 2 different pages. Now you starting to use your intuition. Divine connection should be this. If I'm a divine feminine or divine masculine, I don't care if you're same sex or whatever. I don't know how that works with divine masculine feminine when y'all are like same sex, but I guess it can happen too. God, hey, whatever. I'm not here to judge you. But you like, okay, so the question is then how are we supposed to fix it? You trying to use your intuition. Guys, the relationship should look like this because when you look up what love is, I just told you, love is patient, love is kind, it's not self-serving. It's all of these things. You can look it up. Love is, and it will pull up what God says how love looks. And you're like, well, this person is doing everything but this. This ain't love. This is karmic. And this was karmic from the get-go. Because if somebody didn't like you the entire time they've known you, that means love never existed. This was karmic from the beginning, and you just never seen the illusion of what it really was. But now you're accepting it because you're using your third eye. High Priestess. Good job, Darlie. How you doing, Charles Lyles? How you doing, sweetheart? Welcome to the channel. So now somebody's using their intuition. This thing, you thought this was going to be your 4 of Wands. But it's really karmic. I thought that I was going to be married to this person, have a house. And even though me and them are different, because typically divine connections are supposed to be yin and yang, but y'all match. Y'all go together like the yin yang symbol. Y'all go together. Y'all, even despite y'all's differences, and you thought it was going to be stable, but it's not. You got to change direction. Ace of Wands is in reverse. So you got to go from believing that you was going to have a life with somebody. Now you got to switch it all up. You got to go in a whole new direction. You cannot go in the direction that you're going in. You're juggling though. You went from being stable or thinking you was going to be stable to now you're juggling. And not only are you juggling, financially, your emotions are all over the place because you're going through all of this. You're feeling like Job. You're having your own Job experience. It's a lot. This is a lot for one person to go through. And then who you going to tell about it? Because, you know, people who ain't spiritual, you tell them about spell work, they look at you like you crazy. You believe all that? You sure is crazy. So you really isolated because now you ain't got nobody to talk to. Child. Now you see everything. Your person was your hidden enemy the entire time. You can't ignore it. You're facing it. This person was your hidden enemy the entire time. They've been, in the words of Shaquille, exposed. Your hidden enemy has been exposed, child. How you doing, Lakeisha Evans? I love when she does that. Hey, Shani. I love when she says exposed. I laugh. So I just laugh every time she does it. The fool is in the upright. Your intuition is telling you, all right, cool. All right, now that I know who my enemy is, I need to start over. Now, this is different because now you got to trust God. You got to step into the unknown. You ain't going to know where you're going or how you're going to get there. You just know you got to start over. Well, if one door is closing, that means another's got to open. And you done just went down a hell of a door. And it was like being in a room. Oh, thank you, Spirit. They just got like a picture of somebody standing in one of them fun houses with all them weird mirrors and you can't figure your way out. You know them different mirrors? And so it's like now you realize that you just came out of an illusion. And now you got to use your intuition to navigate stepping into the unknown. This is scary. After what you just been through and all the deception you just found out, years of deception, this is scary. It's taking a first step, but you know you got to do it. Stepping into the unknown, this ain't after just finding out everybody been lying to you. People who you knew probably had slept with your person, smiled in your face. And now God is telling you, or you trying to trust God that he gonna catch you because you feeling like you're falling. You're free falling. And I need a new start, but I don't trust nobody. Every basket, remember how I said you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket because sometimes there's holes in those baskets. Well, you realize every basket has a hole in it. Somebody may have remembered God said, well, what about me? Will you try to trust me? Sounds a little scary. Sounds a little scary. This is something you think about often. I need a new start, but I thought I was going to be this. Come to find out. And I'm going to have to own up to what I've been through as the emperor. The emperor doesn't run from problems. The emperor can take chaos and bring it back under control. You got to step into that. I got to get control of the chaos. I got to get stable. And this is what you're replaying. I got to get stable. I got to figure out a way to get a new start. I got to trust in my intuition. I have to go in a whole nother direction. I got to create new options. And this is what you're communicating, I believe, to yourself because you're the one juggling. So it's like you're having self-talk. You're not communicating. You're communicating with God, maybe because of the airplanes and the clouds, and you're communicating to self. I got to start over. I can't stay here. Can't stay in this spot feeling sorry for myself. I got to get up and do something. Because if I don't, I'm going to stay in this mental prison. You know, the devil, after he tricks you, the next thing that he likes to do to destroy you is to make you feel like it's just so much. The darkness was so great, I can't get up again. You was brought down to your knees. You didn't see it coming and you feel like your hands are bound. So now after I done tried to take everything from you and break your heart, now I want you to believe that you're in a mental prison, that you can't survive what you just went through. You got to stay down here on your knees, blindfolded, like you can't get up again. Because that's what the devil wants to do. See, this is a mind war. Spiritual warfare is mental. After you just went through all the stuff that Job went through, you're not supposed to want to get up. You're supposed to want to give up. Not get up. Give up. It hurts so bad. I can't trust nobody. Can't see which way I'm going. I can't trust nobody. Everybody. This stuff brought you to your knees, and the devil's like, stay here with me. It got in your head. That's what the Eight of Swords is. It's a mental game. Playing on your psyche. I see you, Nardo, Azamir. I see you, baby. I got you. Page of Swords is in reverse. This is somebody who, it's like, see, you need a new start, but who can I run to fill this empty space? Who can you run to? You scared to talk to everybody. Page of Swords in reverse, child. You are scared. You don't trust nobody. Who can I trust? Some of the people you knew this person. You are nervous as hell. Some of y'all ain't talking to nobody. You are out here like, I'm about to have a new start, but shit, I can't ask nobody for help. Who can I run to? Child. Somebody just knew you was going to come back and ask them for a handout. They was waiting too. Oh, they about to crash out. They ain't talking to nobody. They don't talk to nobody. They ain't the Eight of Swords. I'm done got them down so bad. And then when they come over here, I ain't going to give them shit. I don't know what this is. It always comes out about somebody don't want to give you nothing. But it comes out often in this collective that y'all run across people who try to take everything from you, wanted you to run back to them and ask them for help, and then they weren't even going to help you. So that you would experience disappointment all over again. This hurts. Remember I said, who can you talk to that loves you? King of Cups is out here. You know, sometimes I think of the King of Cups like he's the best father, the best husband. He listens, he's wise. He's somebody, a mentor, somebody who gives you wise advice. Like a priest or a therapist. Somebody realized the only person they can talk to is God. I can't trust nobody. And what's crazy is that when you find out that you have a hidden enemy, and it's not just your person is karmic, you don't know how many other devils are around you. Do you see what I'm saying now? Who can I talk to about what I'm going through? For all I know, you work with them. You're scared. You can't trust these people. I can't trust you. For all I know, y'all was in cahoots to try to take me down. You might have slept with my person too, trying to energy swap and take my life. You don't trust nobody. Only person somebody could talk to was God. You didn't trust giving. You didn't trust giving anything to anybody but God, because nobody was showing you no type of reciprocity anyway. How you doing, Tutu? Legal issues. You want people to be held accountable for what they've done to you. You're wondering, did anybody see what was happening to me? You wanted them held accountable. Was God watching what was happening to me? Did you see it? See how he pointed to his eye? You want to know. Did you see the mental prison? Did you see what they did? Did you see how they took everything from me? You're wondering, does God see it? Did he really see all that I went through? Will I receive justice? God says we reap what we sow. Will they reap what they sow for what they've done to me? The person who said they love me, just tried to destroy me and break my soul. And I want justice. Y'all, please double tap your screens. Let's get the likes up. Thank y'all for the 147 jewels. And thank you to the mods for staying on top of things. I appreciate you. This reading is heavy. I want to cry. I do. I do. You want justice. You want to be set free. They putting so many burdens on your back. You out here, you crying. You feel like you almost going crazy. See them clouds? You feel like you could crash out. You got a lot on your plate. You got to carry all of this by yourself. You feel like your hands are tied. Look at her hands behind her back. You feel like you might crash out. You're really in a hopeless situation with the star in reverse. You ain't got nobody that you could ask for a handout. There's nobody you feel like you could trust. Have I been surrounded by demonic spirits all this time? Is everybody demons and devils? Everybody been trying to set me up this whole time, but they all working together? What did I do to them? Why does everybody hate me? Who gonna help me? Hello, Raul. Told you. Why does everybody hate me? Hater. This is what you're wondering. All the people I thought loved me hate me. And I don't trust nobody. The person I thought I loved the most hates me the most. So who else hates me? How many haters do I really have? You don't know what is going on. How many people two-faced it? How many fair weather friends do I have? Am I surrounded by a bunch of people that smile in your face all the time? They want to take your place. They're backstabbers. Two-faced it. In your face, they smile. You don't know how many false people are around you that's hidden with the moon here. You don't know. You're scared. Like, child, and you're wondering, well, did God see it? Did God see it? Because I'm down here. I ain't got everything I need. Right now, in this very moment, you're feeling overwhelmed. You got a lot on your plate. You're spinning all of this stuff, plate spinning, all this stuff on your back by yourself. You feel alone. You're surrounded by demons and devils that wanted to destroy you. And you feel like you don't have everything you need. And your reality is saying that it looks like everything is over. World. Like, this has got to be the end of you. I'm in such a hopeless situation. This gotta be like, is this the end of me for real? Is this about to be the end of me? I don't know. Can I get up from this? I don't trust nobody. I ain't got nobody I can even ask. I ain't got nobody I can ask for help. What do I ask for? To the same people who might be working in cahoots together, you don't trust it. You decide you know what? I ain't got no choice but to go to the Almighty himself. Terrifying. Somebody went to God. Because you ain't had no choice but God. Imagine. You can't go to no friend. You don't trust anybody you consider family, spiritual, or otherwise. Only thing that you know for sure. And let's say you really wasn't the one who really paid attention when you were spiritual. You paid attention, but not like that. And the only thing that you could hold on to, didn't God say something about, I would never leave you nor forsake you? I might just have one person in my corner, but it might be the one person who is the most powerful being, the original, the Alpha, the Omega. Somebody went to the Most High. because everybody else was a hater. Envious and jealous. That's all that was really left. That's all you had. I mean, that's really all you got. Like, that's all you had in your corner. Everybody else, you can't trust it. You can't trust this. You got to go directly to source. You got to go directly to source. Seven of Swords. See? You can't trust nobody. Seven of Swords. You don't know how many more hidden enemies going to pop out from around the corner that's hidden in the dark. You don't know how many hidden enemies, how many more false people that want to see you not shine. They want to throw you off your high horse. Six of Wands. They feel like you just think you what? Like how she look like a beauty pageant queen, or like you some sort of king, or you think you this king, you think you some queen, you think you always everybody like you. Everybody want to see you go down. And you ain't did nothing to nobody. And you didn't even know people hated you like this. Because the moon's here. You didn't even know people hated you like this. All y'all want to see me fail? Hey, Jermaine. Hey, Carrie. Five of Swords. You had so many people who wanted to win at all costs and bully you. Only way you was going to be resurrected is if you went to the divine. There was no other way to get up. Judgment. There was no other way, because nobody was going to show you mercy. Nobody was going to show you mercy. So you had to go to the divine. Everybody else wanted to see you in. They wanted you to this to be the end of you. You would never get back up again. You know them Tyler Perry movies where they be like on drugs. They went from looking like something to nothing. And it's like they be on drugs and their hair all over their head and they on the street. This is how your person wants you. Homeless, out here on drugs, don't know your left from your right. You went from looking like a beauty pageant queen to looking like everything is over for you. Ace of Swords in reverse. Let's get the energy at the bottom of the deck. The secret's out. You now know you got a lot of people doing stuff behind your back. A lot of false people. Hermit is in reverse. As much as you want to stay in your shell, you're going to have to come out swinging. When I say you're in your shell, people want to see you fail. They want you to hide and just go away. Be too afraid to live. But here in the Hermit in reverse, somebody's choosing. I have to live. I can't stay like this. I got to get up. I got to come out of my shell. I got to come out of this. If I want things to change, I have to try. Wheel of Fortune is in the upright. I'm going to have to get up and do something if I want the wheel to turn in my favor. I can't just stay here. Take that, take that, take that. I always say that. You can't just sit there and take it. You're going to have to fight. You got to turn the wheel in your favor. You're very leery, though, of anybody giving you anything that ain't the divine. Look at how she side-eyeing that cup. I don't trust you. You don't trust nobody now. You don't trust the advice they give you or you should talk to such and such. For all I know, they're a snake too. You don't trust nobody. You don't trust their advice. You're closing off everybody but the divine. If it ain't coming from the divine's hand, I don't want it. You don't trust it. You're trying to get rid of all emotional manipulators because you must be surrounded by them because you didn't see none of this coming. Don't trust nobody. Now it's like, no, we're putting an end to the emotional manipulation. We slowing that ish all the way down. We're slowing it all the way down. Energy at the top of the deck. Magician in the upright. 9 of Wands in the upright. 7 of Wands in the upright. 6 of Cups in the upright. 5 of Wands is in reverse. You're stronger than you look, collective. Magician. All you have is all you need. You have to have belief in yourself. That you have the tools within you. They say I'm made in the image of God. They say that I can do stuff. Well, then that means that everything I need is in me. You're trusting in the fact that you're a master magician and you can create the life you want. First thing you need to do, though, is listen to your intuition. You got to protect yourself. You got to protect yourself from all these demons that's out here, these devils that you didn't even know, these hidden enemies. You got to get the 9 of Wands. You got to protect a protective barrier. Get your wall up. And now it's time to fight. You have to fight and be protected. You got to you might be in a hermit shell, but you got to fight. 7 of Wands is about fighting back. Everybody wants to knock you down, and you might seem like a one-man army, but you got to have faith that you stand with a legion of angels behind you and that you are protected. You got to fight back with the 7 of Wands. 6 of Cups. You have to trust and believe that God is your true friend, the only one that will be loyal to you with the 6 of Cups. See, the 6 of Cups is about somebody you know for a long time. Well, who has known you longer than the Most High himself? I got to trust in this. I got to trust that he's loyal, that he really loves me, and that he will keep his word. And in doing that, then I will come out of the 5 of Wands in reverse. I'm coming out of chaos and conflict. If I trust that God is loyal and that he will fight my battle with me and protect me, then I can come out of this and I can come out of all this chaos. How you doing, Renelle and Gabrielle? You can hear the rumble. You can feel the burst. Okay, what's up? Get Fit Krish. How are you, honey? Hey, True Thrower Lady. Welcome to the channel. All of y'all who came in a little bit later, welcome. How y'all doing? What's up, DMV, honey? Charles Lyles, Lakeisha Evans. Hey, boo. Francis, how are you? M4RZ, how you doing, baby? Spirit is itching my nose. So sorry if I keep rubbing. Somebody realized, like I said, things were slowing down. You had a lot of people that wanted to see everything for you dry up. You're somebody who looked like they always had it. Empress. Birthing opportunities. Everything you touch turns to gold. But now they want to see everything dry up for you. You went from being abundant to nothing. It almost feel like they want to steal your destiny. But you're standing on hope that you can transform and change. God will come in and pour into your cup and make you full. And you will go through this change, this glow up. You're going through a death and transformation. 3 of Wands is in reverse. 3 of Wands in reverse with the 8 of Cups. Your days of being self-sabotage, you're going to leave them behind. You're not in this alone. You have to trust and believe. But see, you're getting up and doing something about it. Your Most High is backing you, pouring into your cup. People who want to slow you down have nothing. But see, now you're protected. And you're going to change. You're not going to look like what you've been through. You're going to look confident, happy, radiating, still laughing, still smiling. You're not going to look like what they wanted you to look like, which was nothing. They wanted you they wanted you to look bad out here in these streets. And I mean bad out here in these streets. I can't see. Where you at? For real, y'all. He was just, there you go. They want you to be out here looking like this. They want you out here looking homeless. But you about to look like you ain't been through what you gone through. Queen of Wands. You still smiling, still handsome, still look good. Whatever you have, it don't wear out. God said, hey, that thing, you know that outfit back there in the closet, bring that out. Bring that out. Put that on. Get up, comb your hair. Look like something. I look like something, look like something. You ain't gonna look like what you've been through. And them self-sabotaging you will be a thing of the past, baby. Eight of Cups. Because guess what God is saying? Not another day, not another moment. Will you be able to stand to be around people who are self-sabotaging you? You're turning your back on things that no longer serve you. People, places, things, and thoughts. You deucing it up. I'm done. You leaving it behind. Let's get some other messages out here, shall we, real quick. God is good. How you doing, Michelle? I'm surprised I made it, y'all. I didn't cry. There was a few times I wanted to break down. I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to break down in this reading. I did, but I held on. I didn't want to cry, but I felt them tears want to well up, baby. Woo, child. I'm an empath too, child. I want to cry. I want to boo-hoo my little butt out, but I didn't. I held it in. Because this is sad, honey. Hey, Joe English, because with enemies like this, child. Woo, child. Friends and enemies like this. Woo, wee. You're a lot stronger than you appear. Hello, Joe English. How you doing, sweetheart? All right, Holy Spirit, what you got? What you got for the collective? Woo. First thing God wants you to know, because after going through something like this, you need to know that you are enough, child. You are enough. You're more than enough. You are enough. You are enough, because everybody around you wanted you to feel like you wasn't that man or that woman. These people are better than you. I'm sleeping with all these people. Everybody better than you. All of these people deserve love and attention more than you. They was trying to isolate you to make you feel less than. And God is telling me to tell you that you are enough. You're beautiful. You're rare. You're irreplaceable. And you need to embrace the fact that you're unique. And there will never be another one like you. Your light needs to shine exactly the way God made it. And don't be ashamed of the fact if you are a little more sensitive or your light shines a little bit, however your light shines, whatever way it do, let it shine that way. You are still enough. Regardless of whatever these weirdos wanted you to think. They wanted you to be out here playing the victim. Ah, child. Somebody wanted you to be a victim? They didn't want you to be a survivor? A conqueror? Oh, they wanted you to have a victim mentality. Because see, remember, once you fall for, I said, the devil comes with what? Steal, kill, destroy. So first I trick you with illusion. Then I kill your joy, make you feel like you're a victim. You can't give it up again. Somebody wants you to have that victim mentality where it seeks attention and deflects the blame. Everybody hates me. Nobody loves me. Don't you want to hear my woe is me story? You want to hear how it's everybody's fault but mine? But you know what you did? You did something the devil never thought you would do. It says growth comes from taking responsibility. Instead of pointing a finger at your devil and all the demons that you were surrounded by, you took ownership. How the hell did I allow these people in my life in the first place? Because technically, I chose them to be a part of my life. So why don't I own my mistakes? I ain't neglecting them doing stuff. But I'm going to own why I made every choice and decision I did. Right or wrong, I'm going to own it. And that's when you started to grow. That's when you started to grow. Hey, Brandon. Hello, Mick Jagger. Welcome back. Somebody got busy. You realize now is not the time to rest. Now is the time to fight, stand up, and get to moving. It's time to get it cracking, baby. It says your noticeable struggle with insomnia and restlessness, the lack of sleep. Some of y'all didn't have time to rest. It was war. And it says on here that, not getting enough rest can affect your health. But now when you're going through spiritual warfare, it ain't gonna rest. You rest when you get through this war. You got to stay ready. Because they coming. And the war is in the mind, child. It's in the mind. That's where it starts. And see, I told you, because see, there was a lack of trust. You didn't have nobody you could trust. You feel like you can't trust nobody. And trust is crucial for you to have any type of relationship. There has to be a form of honesty and transparency and consistency. And you didn't have none of that across the board. Can't trust you around my man, my woman. I can't trust you around nobody. My friends, my kids, my dog, nothing. You can't trust this person around nobody. And anybody you knew that knew them, you don't trust them either. How you doing, Shaman? Well, if that's what you want to do, honey. It says, make it clear. You had to be clear and direct in your communication to avoid confusion. Because, see, you don't trust nobody. So you got to be clear and direct. You're not on my team. So that means that now you got to cut people out accordingly. Clear and direct communication don't always have to be spoken with words. Your nonverbal communication has to be clear and direct. So to avoid confusion. Excuse my language for what I'm about to say. I don't F with you. Who's saying that? Big Sean? You gotta let you gotta let them know. I don't F with you. Your behaviors have to speak volumes. I don't F with you. Y'all know that song? I don't F with you. You stupid little 100 million things I'd rather do than to be effing with you. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. I don't give a F. That's the song. That's your communication, your nonverbal. Hey, I have to cut people, places, and things out of my life that don't serve me. I don't trust you. And my nonverbal communication is, if I don't mess with you, I'm gone. You stop talking to a lot of people. A lot of people got cut out. Everybody on the chopping block. You can go, you can go, you can go, you can go. When you looked up, when nobody but you and God left. All right, now I'm ready to roll. Ain't nobody left. Exactly. Exactly. You had to let it out. How you doing, Sarah? Dark thoughts. See, the battle was in the mind. So you had to ground yourself in the present moment and know that you're stronger than your shadows. When you're going through spiritual warfare, grounding is vital and important. Grounding. You got to take your shoes off, direct your breathing, and breathe. Because your mind will want to be all over the place, having dark thoughts. Because that's where the battle is. It's in the mind, baby. So grounding will help subside dark thoughts. Getting into a meditation, God help me. Playing your binaural beats, cleansing the energy, taking your spiritual baths, grounding your energy, going out in nature, talking to God. All of this was going to keep you grounded. Prayer. How you doing, Dale? What's up, Tip Top? How are you, sweetheart? Gatekeeping. See, you realize that there was people around you that was gatekeeping. But maybe you need to be a gatekeep. In other words, when the energy feels off, if there's more to share, some people do. Genuine support thrives in transparency. See, people thought you was going to play the victim, but now you realize there was a lot of people that weren't transparent. They were gatekeeping. A lot of people knew what was going on. A lot of people knew your person was cheating. A lot of people knew that you were surrounded by devils. A lot of people was in it together. There was no transparency. They was gatekeeping the truth. The energy was off. So you had to go back to the drawing board. Holy Spirit, what you got? What you got? Arrogance. It says in the modern era, it is vital to understand arrogance is confidence. Arrogance and confidence are not the same. Discernment. So you had to learn discernment. Hey, I want to be confident. I don't want people to think I'm out here being arrogant. I need to be. You had to stand in your power without it looking like, you just think you the shit. No, you got to stand in your power. You got to move different. So in order to do that, that requires discernment. You got to know things that other people don't, and you have to be determined to take action on it. Remember how I said you got to ground yourself? Well, if you think you surrounded by fake people and you didn't know it, that means something was off with your discernment. So one of your first prayers has to be, God, open my eyes so that I may see, know, and understand. Give me a strong spiritual discernment so that I can know the difference between good and evil, because what I thought was good was really evil. Help me to now see. Strengthen me. Help me to strengthen my third eye so that I don't fall victim again. You had to learn discernment and then put it into practice. So when you got a feeling or you heard something or you just like, hey, something's telling me, you had to roll with it. You had to trust it. You need to ask God to help you trust your discernment. This is how we do it. Look, it's like, I see you, Spirit. There was a little light by my head. It says old address. People going to be going to your old address, trying to find stuff about you. Bad company. Some people will try to like drive past an old address to try to see if, can they catch a glimpse of you, see what you're going through. The thing is really bad for you. Oh, let's see if they lights off. See, people wish you bad. They expect your stuff to get cut off. Your lights, your water, stuff like that. They may be trying to, monitor your mail, see what's going on. Bad company. So now, remember how I said you had to start judging your friends? Some friends aren't good for you. They encourage positivity. Some friends aren't good for you. They encourage positivity and they remind them of, and you have to encourage positivity and remind people of your worth. A strong support system uplifts each other. Now you start to realize who around me uplifts me. Remember I said, who can you run to? Who can I run to fill this empty space? Who can I run to when I need love? Who got my back? Who really lifted me up? You realize you have false friends. So now you got to judge stuff based on, I tell you all the time, the way that Spirit told me, people do two things. Either they helping you to become your best self or they tearing you down. Ain't but two choices. Everybody is on the shopping block. That's what Spirit told me. Everybody on the shopping block. Family, friends, co-workers, don't matter. Everybody getting an assessment. You build me up or you trying to tear me down or use me. Boop, 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 boop. That's how we going to eliminate them. And if you can't do it, trust me, God will do it for you. The trash will let itself out. Because see, once you ask for his help, now you're up under the umbrella of the divine protection. You're going to be kept safe from potential harm and dangers that you're not aware of. So God is going to start reading people's hearts around you. And if they don't mean you no good, they're going to have to stay away from you. Ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about it. They got to stay away from you. If they ain't got your best interest at heart. So what it says, what's understood. Some people say what's understood don't need to be said, right? Keep your standards high. Ooh, my nose is itching. And let their choices reveal their character. So in other words, what's understood is this. When you're under divine protection, you ain't got to do no whole lot of yip, yap, 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 yap. And you don't get the, because see, they think you're going to rev up. They think you're going to talk back. They think you're going to say something when your name is being slandered. I can't tell you the number of times Spirit told me to shut up. They ain't say shut up. Be quiet, baby. Don't say nothing. I can't say, don't say nothing. Let them talk. You focus on work. And in doing that, their choices started to reveal their character. Your choices reveal your character. And then everybody will see who was real and who was the deceiver. You letting your actions speak louder than your words. You ain't have to say nothing. What's understood don't need to be said. Let's keep it going. It says, Spirit says, carry on your own. You're only responsible to carry your own problems, not that of others. Your energy vampire wants you to carry their problems and everybody else's. And Spirit says you ain't got to carry nothing. You ain't got to carry nobody's problems but yours, baby. Nobody. You're not responsible for that. Last thing, Spirit, at the top of the deck, they want you to know is fear no evil. You are ready to leave the past behind that tries to haunt you. You ain't got nothing to fear, baby. The past is going to keep trying to come back like they're going to do something. They can't do nothing. You're divinely protected. Judgmental. It says individuals may rush to conclusions or lack open-mindedness. They may express harsh opinions, creating a negative and biased environment. A lot of people going to judge you. So what? You got to learn how to get a tough skin. Who cares what they say? Who gives a damn? That's part of being in that Nine of Pentacles energy. I don't give a F. I don't give a... Because I don't F with you. There's 100 million things I'd rather be doing than effing with you. That means I don't need your validation. I don't care how you judge me. Because at the end of the day, what's understood don't need to be said. You're going to know who I am by my actions, by my work, by my ethic, by my character. It will speak for me. And you're going to know I don't F with you. For real, for real. Put 100 on that. You know, put 100 on that. For real. Because I guarantee you, you get no more of my energy. How you doing, Bishop Blake? Let's talk about the angels and ancestor oracle. This is spiritual guidance from your spirit team that is made up of your angels, your ancestors, the Most High, His Son, the Holy Spirit, the Ascended Masters. You got spirit guides, all that. You know, I told y'all, everybody got a team. Y'all like to think the only person on your team is Jesus and the Most High, but no, there's there's 9 billion people and everybody needs help. And you know, what do you think all the spirits on the other side doing? They got jobs. Sometimes they're part of your spiritual team. They got jobs. They got stuff. There's work to do. So let's see what they got to say about the work you need to do. Hey Jermaine, welcome to the channel, babe. Y'all forgive my shuffling. I told y'all my little thumb was hurting too, but that's okay. First thing out, they want you to know winter. It's winter now. It's a wolf out here. Take care of your needs, Spirit says. You got to take care of whose needs? Your needs. Whose needs? Your needs. They just said you're not responsible. I ain't telling you to be selfish. I'm not telling you not to look out. But right now, this is about taking care of you. There's a time and a place for giving. Did you hear what I just said? There's a time and a place. Right now, some of y'all are being told to take care of yourselves. You're over givers and you never give to yourself. And right now, God is trying to get your cup back on full. Look out for self right now. He will tell you when he's ready for you to give. Hey, you got more than enough. Break them off something. It ain't gonna hurt you. Then you got it. But right now, sometimes you ain't got it. Sometimes you gotta look out for self. And that goes for whoever it resonates for. That's not for everybody. If you got it like that, then, you know, that's not, that part not for you. I'm putting that back. I don't know why. It was, I don't know. It was like all the seasons. It was like 3 or 4 seasons. I'm like, I'm not about to read all the seasons. All right, come on, Spirit. What you got? What you got? Go through, Spirit. Thank you. Moon is out here. Take note of the intuitive messages around the moon cycles. Hey, do y'all ever pay attention to the time of day that you receive messages, or what's going on with the moon when you receive messages? Is a full moon when you seem more intuitive? Is it when the moon is like crescent, when it's full, when it's like it's getting bigger, or when it's rescinding? Like, when do you get your messages? So in other words, Spirit is asking you to pay attention to patterns and synchronicities on when you're getting certain messages. Because like if you're getting woken up at 3:33 or 3 o'clock in the morning, or you wake up on the dot 5:55, you need to take note of that. Pay attention. What time of day is it? What's going on? Is it quiet? Is the veil thin because everybody's asleep? Pay attention to that, because they may be trying to give you certain messages around that time. That might be an ideal time for you. So start paying attention to when you're receiving messages. Okay? That's really important. Some people get woken up at the same time every day. It'd be 3 or 4, somewhere between 3 and 5. If it happens consistently 3 or more times, that's a message. They trying to give you a message. You need to take some time, sit down, meditate, and ask God to speak to you. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. High priest. Somebody is supposed to be a high priest or a high priestess. You're intend and create. Let me tell you this. I tell y'all this on this channel all the time. If you're made in the image of the Most High God, you are a creator. That means we're all supposed to be creating. You're not living in your purpose if you're not making something. While imagine something as fragile as a human being can create, just like the Creator. Takes us a little bit longer in this system of things, but they don't count time on that side of things like we do over here. Takes 1,000 years of our years to equal a day for God. So he ain't in no rush when he created. So he looking at you going, so what's up? Are you going to create? You're supposed to be creating. What are you going to create? And all of y'all have different talents and abilities. Some will create through speech. You can sing, you can rap, you can write. Some of y'all do stuff with your hands. Some of y'all cook. You feed the soul. Everybody creates in their own way. Some of y'all are very good artists. It all depends on you. But you're not living in your purpose, and you have not tapped into that side of you that makes you like God if you're not creating. Everybody is meant to be a creator if you're made in his image, and we all are. She-wolf is out here. Let's see. They want you to unleash the wild within. Unleash the wild within, not in a bad way, baby. In other words, what side of you can you let loose? Let's see, she-wolf. There ain't no number on this card, but I guess we could check the books to get their meaning of what they wanted to mean. She-wolf. She looked like she down near want to howl. Oh! Oh, come on, she-wolf. Where you at, girl? Hold on. I think I passed it. Oh. Shape. Shield. Well, let's just see. Where is the she-wolf? Page 68. All right, so this is what they're going to say about the she-wolf. They want you to let your wild side up and out. Unleash your talents. In other words, this is right up there with Creator. Are you going to keep hiding your talents? What are you good at? Some of y'all are closet. Y'all be hiding y'all's talents in the closet. Be singing all in the shower, but you won't sing out loud. I just think that's so funny. Spirit says it's time for you to unleash them talents. What do you really desire to do? Get on it, man. Listen, they want to guide you and reconnect you to this rebellious heart that likes to break boundaries and go beyond them completely. Stop holding back on your hopes and your dreams. You're being encouraged to chase after them now. Chase down your dreams. Hey, do it. People always say, what if people make fun of me? What if they don't? What if this? What if it's not like that? Stop saying what if it's a bad thing and what if it succeeds, man? What if you're great at it? What if ain't nobody better than you at doing it the way you do it? Let's start our what ifs instead of being attaching it to something bad. Let's attach it to something great that exceeds our expectations. What if 1,000 people love it and they cry with joy when you sing your song the way you sing it? I'm just saying. Think of it different. It's an easy little flip on how to look at stuff differently. How you doing, Karma Real? Let's get one more. And then I'll pull the bottom and the top. Hermit. Some of y'all need to go back into hermit mode, or if you ain't left it, you need to probably stay a little longer. Why? Because they want you to retreat and recharge and meditate. Sometimes y'all need to go sit down. You just need to be you and the divine. Hermit mode is about a spiritual journey between you and the divine. Ain't nobody else's voice being heard but yours and the divine. And you will start to differentiate mama's opinion, cousin's opinion, bestie's opinion, husband, wife's opinion. If you just be quiet and let God speak. You'll hear him. In the midst between your voice, you'll hear him. You'll get ideas. It's time for some of y'all to go down. You're still in a spiritual journey. With Stag, they want you to trust and thrive. Some of y'all are a lot stronger. Deers to me are graceful, but they're also very strong. You're strong. You need to learn how to trust and thrive. If you don't feel like you can trust anybody, of course, like I said, trust the divine. It says you're protected by the protection guardian. Listen, God, your spirit team wants you to know you could drop your shields with them. The divine is saying you could trust me. You could drop your shields because I'm protecting you. Now, if you don't want to, you got free will, but they telling you we're protecting you. See, guardian angel, you're not alone. In other words, you can talk to me and trust that I'm not going to use that information to break you down like your past person did. You can talk to me about anything. You can talk to God about anything because you're not alone. When we cut the deck, it says spring. Well, guess we got another one out. Spring is right around the corner. That's the real new year. It's spring. It says, see your seeds grow. Whatever seeds you've been working on, for some, it's going to pop in spring. You've been working on stuff since last summer, all over the fall. Some of y'all have been working on stuff for years. One of these days, it's going to be your spring. It's going to be time to birth it, baby. You're going to see your seeds grow. I like to think of my seeds are like palm tree seeds. Takes 5 years for the roots to develop. And then one day, overnight, it just shoots up 9 feet into the air like a palm tree. Takes so long for them to get roots. But the reason why their roots are so deep is because they got staying power. They ain't going nowhere. You see a tsunami, look at what happens with them palm trees. They be out there doing it. They be up there. I don't see them break, though. You never see them break. Because their roots are firm. That's how you have to be. So don't rush your process. If it takes a while because God is getting you stronger roots, it's because you have staying power. He wants you to walk in your gift. And your gift is supposed to be here to stay. And what is meant to stay is not going to be built on nothing that's quick. So take your time and enjoy the journey. That's it. That's all. I want to thank the Most High, His Son, the Holy Spirit, and my light team. I also want to thank Bit by Charlie and JP the God for doing an amazing, fabulous, wonderful job being my moderators. What's up, sis love? Hey, Adolf, what's up? How you doing, baby? All right, I want to thank my soul family for the 153 jewels, the 169 likes. I thank y'all so much for joining me on I Am the Light for this message. All 12 zodiac signs have been done. If you want to do your reading, and I ain't gonna lie, all 12 were phenomenal. I don't know what's going on. I think because it's football season, a lot of people, my sign reads, especially at the time I've been doing them, they have not been getting the views that they normally do, but they're good. I ain't gonna lie. This batch of 12, every last sign, I can honestly say I loved every sign. Especially today. Today, woo, everybody's sign read was good. In my personal opinion. I'm not just saying it because I did it, but like the message was there. Check it out. Cross-watch if you want to. Y'all know I read for the high vibe inside of the signs. So if your person was a low vibe, flip it around if it sounds like it's your story, but it's flipped, you can take it. Okay? So all 12 signs have been done. Ophiuchus will be over the weekend. You all will not see me tomorrow until the nighttime read, which we do every night. I do a collective every night at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific Standard, 8:30 Central. Please come back and join me for that tomorrow night. We do it every night for all 12 signs. Okay? Ophiuchus is the 13th zodiac sign. For those of y'all who don't know what Ophiuchus is, it's like a collective read. It comes out that way. So if you happen to see me do an Ophiuchus read, step in. I guarantee you it will resonate. Okay? Let me see what else I have for y'all. That's pretty much it. If you need a personal reading, hit me up at iamthelighttarot@gmail.com. Okay? iamthelighttarot@gmail.com. Only thing I want to say this is y'all's closing message. Tonight's tarot reading, I want to tell y'all, for all of y'all who went through spiritual warfare and you was isolated and you was by yourself, God bless you for your endurance and your strength and your faith in the Most High. That is not something you should take for granted. What you went through was not easy. And if you're currently going through it, God bless you, baby. Keep holding on to God's unchanging hand. You will get through this. Keep praying, keep believing, keep going, keep standing. You got this. I promise you, you got it. That's it. That's all I want to thank y'all for being here. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Bye, baby. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, baby.